Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Ah, so I'm gonna watch Predator shortly. As soon as this guy back here has stopped making all that noise. He is a noisy cleaner. I'll silence my phone. So I'm hoping to get a reply to a message about tomorrow's stream, and I don't want to disturb people watching the film. Go! Get to the Disney Plus. Click on that Predator. Shit army impression. Well, I hope you guys can hear me okay and see okay. Everything's checking out perfectly fine. I hope. We shall see. Let's get the chat box on just in case it actually works for a change. We shall see. What's the matter? CIA got you clicking too many mouse buttons. This is gonna be fun, especially because I love this film, and we've also got Alien Romulus, which I'm doing a video about tomorrow for the trailer, so that's going to be cool. And tomorrow's stream is going to be interesting, but like I said, I'm hoping to get a reply from someone who I'm trying to get to join us for tomorrow, but we'll see. And yes, it's a good image. I like it. It's cool, almost like a modified reboot Cylon mask. Yes, it is AI because I can't do that shit myself. But it's not something new, is it? I mean, everyone's using them nowadays, so it's AI generated. Best way to do something without copyright. Getting involved. He's a weird dog. Sometimes he is a weird dog. Alright. Right, where are we? Let's check the stream. That's the wrong one. Chrome, not bloody. Right. Let's check to make sure that they've all caught up. Well, kind of, because Rumble's always behind. The other week, when I did, was it Alien? Or Aliens? One or the other. There was we shall see. Ooh. It was like Rumble was about half an hour behind, and I had to wait half an hour before I ended the stream because of that, and it's just really annoying, right? It's frustratingly bad for Rumble. Okay. Right, let's just get the links set up, just in case. You never know. They are in the description, but I like to pin one to the top of the chat in YouTube. So we'll see. But yeah, let's check to make sure we've got some people here. Yeah, we got the usual crowd. Steve with Grace. I suspect Deej or Adrian will pop in later as well, I presume. Sorry, I had to have a shave as well, and my razor's blunt, so hopefully it's not too bad. Next time I'll have to use a cheese grater. All right. So let's get the clock running, shall we? Let's just change the lighting scheme. I like the background color changing. It's pretty cool. And they're cheap bulbs from Amazon, so it's not like they're expensive. If they burn out, they can be replaced. I should probably stop doing my shitty Arnie impression. What's that famous line from? Is it Under Siege 2? Assumptions are the Was it? Assumptions are the ultimate fuck up or something. Yeah, I think that's right. It's Under Siege 2. Yeah, assumptions are the ultimate fuck up. We shall see. Arnie, if you're watching, this is one of your best films, by the way. Anyway, not that you had many best films. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Sod it. Why not? Right, starting the clock. Synchronizing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Synchronized. Yeah, that's it. This assumption is the mother of all fuck ups. Never seen Arnold and Steve in the same room. Ooh. That's true. I think Steven Seagal is the only 80s, 90s action hero, or action movie actor that we never saw in Expendables, isn't he? I think he's the only one that hasn't been involved at some point, because they've had Jean-Claude, Arnie, Stallone, Mel Gibson. They've had everyone, haven't they? Really, basically all the big time action stars from the 90s and 80s. So yeah, yes, as well as Harrison Ford. Let me ask you this, right? This opening scene where the ship comes into orbit, drops the predators, launches the pod, and then flies away. If that scene wasn't there, would it have been more intriguing for the film? Because at this point, they've already started it and let everyone know it's an alien. By the way, it's not of this Earth. So wouldn't a mystery have made the film better? And then we find out towards the end that it's actually an alien. That would have been good, wouldn't it? I think it would have been more um, mysterious, right? Seagal is over in Russia working for Putin for a couple of years. Let's start the street. Start that, I guess. I really do like this film. I don't like the second one so much, but they were supposed to bring Arnold back for the second one, but they had to redo it because he refused, didn't he, or something? Or they didn't have the money. I can't remember. General, sir, we're mercenaries and we don't have to do what you tell us. Anna Silvestri, criminally underrated composer. Yes, criminally underrated. McGuffey! I should have cleaned the cup actually. Predator 2 is ace. Really though, Steve? Really? Dun, 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 dun. It's cabinet minister. Does he always travel on the wrong side of the border? I know a way to annoy you both. I know a song that'll get on your nerves. Get on your nerves. Get on your nerves. I know a song that'll get on your nerves. Put It in Two is better than Rebel Moon. That I would agree with, actually. Because Rebel Moon is absolute rubbish. Put It in Two is okay. That's what it's got going for it. And it was a Predator movie. Just saying. At the time, the Predator movies were good. This one was awesome, though. CIA got you pushing too many pencils, huh? No, I recently had a fight with Rocky Balboa, and I'm just a bit tired, and my muscles are atrophy. We're mercenaries, not assassins. For every action, there is a Jackson. Hmm. A couple of our friends are about to get squeezed. We can't let that happen. So drop a bomb on them. Who cares about cabinet minister, right? Cabinet minister could be replaced. General, my team always works alone. You know that. The music is awesome. Very Vietnam. Ooh, baby. Get that shit out of my face. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. His peripheral vision's better than his view with his glasses. I always liked the Huey. I like the look of it and everything. It's awesome. 2 governors, 1 chopper. Yeah. You know, they used a red light so that they couldn't be seen from outside, but at the same time, you wouldn't have needed a torch to read the map. The red light is also to help with night vision so that their eyes are adjusted before they leave the chopper. Anyone want to visit the alternate universe to watch the JCVD version of this? Get that stinking shit out of my face. Just like me. Anyway, Predator 2 will be next week, right? Baby. Yeah. I used to play this music when I played Battlefield Vietnam back in the day, in the 20s. Sorry, in the 2010s? No, 2000, early 2000s. Battlefield Vietnam used to have that playing from any helicopter I flew, any vehicle I drove. Because you could do that back then. And the good thing is that the other players, if you were playing online, they would hear the same music. Used to play Ride of the Valkyries as well when I used to attack villages with rockets from a Huey. It was an awesome game. Sulu's flying one of those. Yep. He's nicking it now. He's taking it away so that he can slide the glass, the transparent aluminum into the bird of prey. You know, it's an interesting thing about the transparent aluminum. The reason it's not used so much nowadays, because I mean, could you imagine what it would be like to have transparent aluminum as a windscreen, as your windows in a car, on a house, and stuff like that? It'd be awesome, right? Because you're not going to be easy to break, right? It's essentially transparent metal or alloy. Um, aluminum, and yeah, it's a slow process. It takes a while for it to be made, and and because different sizes will be are harder to make because obviously they have to reset the machines every time. So, but once the refining process for transparent aluminium gets going, then you know we'll start seeing it more. It'd be good for phones, wouldn't it? Transparent aluminium. Watch too many American movies, seriously. Mm-hmm. Even those little noises like this one. Such a good soundtrack and themes. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. The predator's lurking too. Yes. You know the compound that they go into? I always wondered why the predator never took the compound out before they got there. I mean, how long had it been there? I mean, the predator would have been able to wipe them all out, no problems, right? I guess you could argue that he was drawn to this area where these are because of the helicopters when they were flying over. You was just going to say that. Yeah. I've got one of those hats. I should be wearing it, really, shouldn't I? If I knew where it was. Jim Harper. Uh-oh, chat's hooked up again. What does it do with the skins? Make crackling? I think actually the skins might have been on the ground underneath all the guts. Stick with the gorilla trail. Let's get the hostages. 5 meter squared spread. No sound. Payback time. I ain't got time to bleed. You got time to duck. Anytime. Anytime. Curry's arrived. Woohoo! Chicken, vegetable. Tim Curry. Appelez-y. Le quoi? Olivier. After this, I'll do a quick search and find out why the chat box keeps messing up. I got some of those trousers as well. I've also got an SAS smock somewhere. The old £95. Was it 98? £98. Proper DPM. They killed one of the hostages. We move. Um, Good question. Very good question. What would I choose? Hmm. So, if Arnold could only make one more movie as a sequel to anything he's done, Which would you choose? I'll assume not Terminator. No, not Terminator, because he's been in practically all of them, hasn't he? Um, hmm. True Lies, maybe. Jingle all the way. Last Action Hero. There's loads. There's a few that could do with a sequel. That would be good as a sequel, actually, if he could come back. Kindergarten Cop, possibly. They're actually making triplets. Yeah, I know. Who was playing the third twin in that? Or the third triplet? I seem to remember it was a black guy, but I can't remember who it was. DeVito and Kevin Hart. Hey, what about Junior? Was it Junior? It is Junior, isn't it? The one where Arnold Schwarzenegger carries the baby. I think it was Junior. Yep, he wants to do a King Conan movie, but Steve would hate that. Yeah. What about Terminator Genesis? Huh? Matt Smith agrees. No. Dug in like an Alabama tick. I ain't got time to bleed. Got time to duck. You set us up. All of it. Got the 6 of us in the meat grinder. Oh. Yeah. Chat burst. Commando 2. The Return of John Matrix. Hmm. I thought one of you might have done a Doctor Who trailer reaction today. Well, that would have been fun. But I was asleep during the day, so I didn't see the trailer come out. Might do one tomorrow. A quick one. It'll be fun. No, I haven't seen it either. I know it's there. I just haven't had a chance to do anything with it because I woke up this evening at 8:30. So insomnia, man, keeps you up all night. You try and stay up, and it won't let you. Well, the insomnia won't, doesn't stop you from staying up. Obviously, it's the opposite, but stops you from sleeping and messes you up your rhythm. Over here. Interesting fact: that helicopter is actually painted in Australian camouflage pattern. In case you didn't realise. Over here. Anytime. Another thing about scorpions: the smaller they are, the more dangerous they are. Anytime. Did you see the Star Wars news? They're releasing all 9 main movies in cinema on May 4th. Oh, is that why they made sure that Bad Batch finishes before May 4th? And a special Acolyte preview during the Phantom Menace. Really? I heard they were doing TPM Phantom Menace. Didn't know they were doing them all. What have they modified on them? What have they changed in the movies to make it to mess them up? I know they were going to replace some of. They were talking about replacing the, the combat scenes for the original 3. So for 4, 5, and 6, they were going to do. They were going to replace the model CGI with new digital CGI. Whether they do or not, I don't know, and I hope they don't. But I heard that's one thing that they were considering. I hope they haven't. Probably why George sided with Iger. He probably let GL do more faffing with his movie. If he's film. I doubt it. I don't think KK would be happy with that. Yeah, more CGI that will age poorly or just be crap. Point. Full stop. It's a while ago that I heard that, so whether they're going to or not, I hope they don't. But it'd be interesting to see what they do. But it's just I don't see how it will benefit the original movies. Dum 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 dum. The jungle, it just came alive and took him. Dun, 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 dun. It's also Shatner's birthday. Happy birthday, William. My memories on Facebook show me all the lovely things Star Trek said about him years ago. How times have changed. So, yes. It's funny, him siding with Bob Iger hasn't been good for him, has it? Makes Cambodia look like Kansas. You lose it here, you're in a world of hurt. Shatner sided with Iger? Yes. Didn't you know that? It's everywhere. There's US Army jungle boots. I didn't know he had anything to do with it. Technically, he doesn't. He's siding with Iger over the pelts issue, over the shareholders. I just found it weird that he had an M16 with a shotgun mounted to it, but he never carried any spare shotgun shells or cartridges. The abnormally long M16 with M203 grenade launcher with a longer barrel. I don't know, Shatner. Lucas. Who said Shatner? I was talking about the Star Wars stuff. So yeah. Did I say Shatner? I meant George Lucas. No, there you go. I was responding to Steve when he said probably why George sided with Iger. He probably let George Lucas do more faffing with his films. That's what I was replying to. And the CGI. I didn't see that one where you said Shatner sided with Iger. I was concentrating on the film. Maybe I should just stop interacting with the chat, huh? Just watch the film. No, that's not the point of this. Anyway, it's to watch the film and along with you guys. Hmm. The jungle just came alive and took him. For all the extra money spent, I didn't really find any of the special effects that special in the trailer. No. The old stuff at least had a unique hooky charm. Hmm. I can't tell. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, or follow whichever platform you're on. He's in the trees. They did the same thing to Jim Harper. That said, I'm interested in the more supernatural aspect they're bringing. The supernatural or the mythological? It's not like they haven't covered some sort of supernatural stuff in Doctor Who before. It's just it's turned out to be a different race from like a different universe or whatever, or a different dimension maybe. So it's not like they haven't covered something along those lines before. Assuming you're talking about Doctor Who, because that is the mother of all fuck ups, if I assume. Yeah, but I think they're leaning into things beyond our realm. We'll see. We shall see. Well, if it's bad, I'm going to rip it to pieces. If it's good, I'll admit it. But in my opinion, it's going to be shit. Huh. It just took his picture. Low bar, but I think it will at least be more interesting to watch than the Chibnall stuff. Maybe. Would it be worth the TV license fee though? Don't have that problem. No, you don't. We do. I just don't have healthcare, low cost of living, retirement, etc. But I get free Doctor Who. Oh, bloody hell. 7-month loyalty reward. Yeah, I've been a loyal customer of you for fucking years. But I don't get anything for that. Sorry, it's just the antivirus. Popped up a window. It was like, what the fuck is it doing that for? I suspect the cost of living is higher in the UK than the US, particularly in the south of England. Well, it's high in the UK because we don't refine our own fuel. We don't refine. Well, we don't produce our own oil. We export any oil we do get out of the North Sea, and then we spend more to import it than we earn to export. It's ridiculous. So we don't actually have any real production for gas and stuff like that. We have to import it. We used to have gas tanks everywhere, but they just tore them down and built houses. So, yeah. America, you guys, you produce all your own stuff as well as import, don't you, and export. So they're banning gas here, so you can take it all. Why are they banning gas? What gas? Natural gas or petrol fuel for cars? Because they want to go that way here. It's a ridiculous idea. Because how can someone on a low income afford a new electric car? Because the second-hand ones are terrible. Drawback is, at the time when second-hand electric cars will become affordable to people with with a low income, they won't be worth it because cars will start because some of the electric cars even now can go hundreds of miles, whereas usually the ones that are second-hand now would usually be something along the lines of the 30 to 50 mile range, which is ridiculous. They're banning natural gas, but they're trying to phase out petrol in the next 15 years. Or sobering. Something. Oh, okay. They're also trying to get rid of burning wood. Yeah, they're trying to do that here as well, across the country. They're trying to ban people from burning wood. But specifically, they're trying to ban people from burning wood to heat their homes. And you know about the British climate, right? We do have some cold winters, and sometimes they're pretty bad with the low temperatures. So banning burning wood to heat your home, I think it's inhumane, to be honest. Probably Daily Mail fearmongering. Yeah, Daily Mail or GB News, right? GB News are the worst for fearmongering. My favourite is we've just created a fuel-free ship that harnesses the power of the wind. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. Ah, the Predator first aid kit. Ouch. Yeah, one of the best parts because normally you don't see that sort of thing in sci-fi's. I think we see something like the first aid kit in pretty much every Predator movie, isn't it? I've seen Predator 2. I don't think we see it in Predators, but we see it in Predator? We see it in AVP as well, don't we? Was it AVP where one of the Predators gets its arm cut off or something, wasn't it? Was that AVP or? Oh no, that was Predator 2, wasn't it? Yeah. I saw a pic of that ship. Are they wind turbines to produce electricity rather than sails to move the ship? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a combination, isn't it? They're using, I think they're called wing sails. Uh, I think are they called wing sails to get the wind, but then it's solar panels as well. I don't think it's got any. I think they might have a couple of wind turbines on there as well, but I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that they're actually solid sails. I mean, surely it would be cheaper to use canvas sails, right? It'd be a lot lighter as well, and easy to replace. The wing sails or something along those lines. I can't remember. Going backwards in technology, and they're claiming that it's a new design, new technology. So getting back to the old days. Black sails would be best, methinks. What about sails made up of solar panels? Flexible solar panels. What if a sail is made up of a flexible solar panel? That would make sense. It can capture the wind as well as the sun, right? The propeller can. I mean, it's basically the same technology we had when in the early days of steam-powered ships, when we had steam-powered engines and sails at the same time. Like HMS Warrior, was it? Was it HMS Warrior that was a steam paddle ship with sails? It's like a hybrid. I don't understand why they don't use hydrogen as a fuel source, especially for ships. I mean, they could have a system on board a ship that will extract the hydrogen from the water, right? Because that's where the hydrogen comes from, isn't it? Can extract it from the sea. They wouldn't need a fuel tank. Just suck it straight in and convert it immediately into the fuel, into gas, into the hydrogen. Yeah. I might have to watch Black Sails again if I get a chance. I want to watch this. I want to start watching The Expanse again though. Using the trees. He's using the trees. The jungle just came alive and took him. I don't know what it was. Change colors like a chameleon. Well, technically, yeah, because I think predators are basically a lizard, aren't they? They're an alien lizard. Dylan, you make a stand now. There'll be nobody left to get to the chopper. If he bleeds, we can kill it. Front towards enemy, you don't say. Predators drawn to heat, so that does put them in Antarctica. Yeah. What does Paul Anderson do? Yeah, puts them in Antarctica. If it bleeds, it leads. You can see our tripwires. Maybe you can't see this. It was elected to bleed, not to read. Bum, 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 bum. That's me shaving. It's funny. You can clearly see that the head of that razor doesn't have a blade in it. You can literally see it doesn't. Maybe it wants to listen to Creed. Damn it, an Apollo Creed joke was right there. You find them sometimes without their skin. And sometimes much, much worse. The demon who make Strophis of man. That's a pretty interesting word. Wouldn't have thought that they would have it. What scared the bird off? Carl should have worn his Creed shorts for this and challenged the Predator, because he's the King of Sting, the Count of Montefisto, etc., etc. It's a funny thing because when the cloaking device turns off, it shows that naturally he has a camouflage pattern that would blend in with the environment. So it's actually naturally camouflaged. I mean, why would you develop the cloaking device if you are naturally camouflaged? I can make it. I can make it. I don't want anyone fisting the Predator, not even Kit Fisto. Because they enhanced their natural abilities. Yeah, I know, but it's just in a thick jungle like this, it seems a bit unnecessary to use it, right? Mind you, technically, there's not that thick. It's not as thick as a jungle should be. I'm gonna have me some fun. I'm gonna have me some fun. Not even Fisto from He-Man. You realise that the magazines that they're using for those MP5s, they're like 20 round magazine? I can't remember. Because they're not the long ones, they're not the 30 round, they're the 20 round, aren't they? Because they're small MP5s as well. You're dead, man. Out there, in past them trees. See it. He's looking right at you. Hey, babe. What you doing, baby? I know you probably haven't read it, but they did put it a Judge Dredd crossover. Yes, I know. Just like they did the RoboCop Terminator crossover, right? I can believe it. Pyong. This is a stupid thing. He's a soldier. He knows what a laser target is, right? A laser sight is. So he doesn't instantly recognize it as 3 laser sights. I mean, they've crossed over Star Trek over with at least 10 other franchises. At this point, my favorite is probably X-Men. Yeah. They also tied TNG with Doctor Who in a painting, I think. Somewhere it was on. I think it was in a Doctor Who episode when Dylan gets his arm shot off in the fourth version. You can see his severed arm down the back of his vest. Yeah, he's not so severed arm down the back of his vest. I bet. Coronation Street East End goes. Doctor Who and Enterprise were planning a crossover before Enterprise got cancelled, so small blessings, I guess. Well, he shouldn't have crossed over Doctor Who with Star Trek, to be honest, at all. Because where are all the aliens from Doctor Who and Star Trek? They're not there. Where are they? Even if it's a different universe, the aliens would be similar, right? He's got both hands on that one, so why hasn't he got each one? Billy! The preservers probably didn't make everything human in the Doctor Who universe like Star Trek. That's a stupid idea to cross them over. Just like it was a bad idea to cancel Enterprise after 4 seasons. Well, during 4 seasons. Because it was cancelled before season 4 was finished, wasn't it? It's fun in comic, or maybe a video game, but never in real canon. No, exactly. Well, it isn't real canon if they do it, is it? I don't think they've done any kind of crossovers with Coronation Street and EastEnders. But they've had some of the same actors in each one of them, haven't they? They've had some of the same actors, if I remember correctly. I haven't watched EastEnders or Coronation Street in forever, so everything's fun in comics. Got there quick. No! He's made of some tough stuff. Didn't do much to hurt him. Made him bleed, but there's no wound. Yet we saw what it did to the big guy. Went straight through him and cauterized the wound, right? Same weapon. Yeah, literal plot armor. But it doesn't matter. It's a great film. Oh shit! This is why we need chainsaw guns and a hammer of dawn. Yeah. That's why we need energy weapons. All that clear water. Look at that. In a jungle. Jesus, where did they film this? Hawaii? Oh, look, the water's changed colour. We need P90s that have a switch for energy projectile mode. But you mean the P90s that have the anti-replicator and anti-cold mounted on them? The thing I don't understand is we don't see, by the end of it, we don't see the P90s with both energy weapons mounted to them. We don't see one with the anti-replicator weapon on mounted to it, and we don't see one with the and the coal whatever. What was the coal weapon called? Not combined. You know, we don't see it mounted on, you know, with all three of them, or all, both of them, I should say. Which is a shame, I think, because the P90 is a very versatile, lightweight weapon, good looking too. But never mind, you didn't see me. They also completely forgot about the introns. Were they called? Were they called? Were they called? I can't remember. The anti-Ritu guns. Well, they're the same ones that they converted to fight the Cull Warriors, weren't they? The multi-stream chat has stopped working, yet the on-the-screen chat is still going. Weird. Uh, in the chat for Kevin Peter Hall 2. F's in the chat for Kevin Peter Hall 2. F. Dun, 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 dun. Something random died in 2017, didn't he? Didn't know. No? Hmm. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like, guys, and subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow on on the other platforms. Streaming both to Rumble and X, as well as YouTube, obviously. And if you fancy supporting the channel, please do so by clicking the link. That should be pinned to the top of the YouTube chat or in the description below. Also, there are a couple of links to some merchandise stores. Feel free to take a look and find some cool merch. Strong vines. Yep, they are. Extremely strong vines, them. He's making a roll up blind. The Predator. Tarzan v Predator. Yep. Yorkshire versus Greystoke. Yorkshire versus Greystoke. Battle of the Lion Cloths. It's funny because their weapons are very strong. We know they're very light and very strong. Yeah, it doesn't take much to clean them. All that, to corrode them, just a bit of water can corrode them all. Maybe he's cleaning the blood off. It's like he's burning it away, right? Oh, I said lion cloth. I meant loin cloth. Sorry, misread that. Honey, behind you. Behind you. That's it, dumbass. Convenient. I'm sorry, but a real bow that size, he would never be able to draw it. Never. Now the predator's thinking, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Let's see how far Rumble is behind. Just over 20 minutes behind. Jesus, 20 minutes behind, guys, on Rumble. Weird. Weird. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Sorry, my video accidentally skipped back 25 minutes, lol. Beep, 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 beep. Imagine if the Predator had a motion tracker, right? Bleed, you bastard. It's not like it's a hard blood trail, is it? I mean, it's glow in the dark green blood. It's not like it's going to be hard to see. I think a predator. Drip, 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 drip. You could do that without breaking the matchstick. Good on you. Predator not stupid. Where are the leeches? I mean, surely if you go in a water like that, you would get leeches, right? More will talk predators either. What is? What is their fascination with ears? Predator ears. Clever. Mm, 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 mm. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You know what they say? Ears are the windows to the brain. Are they? Is that what they say? You saying that deaf people don't have a brain because they can't hear? It's kind of like saying that blind people don't have a soul because they can't see. I think this is a common saying in the SETI system. Wolves have ears as well as sausages. Corn have ears as well. Ears of corn. Deaf people still have ears, yeah, but it's the same. You can still have a window without glass in it, right? How does it sound, guys? Because I watched the playback on one of the previous ones and it seemed a bit quiet. I have adjusted the volume of the microphone, but Now, how's it sound? Hopefully it sounds okay. You sound fine. Good. Always sounds okay. Cool. Just checking. What was that? Something on my forehead. Maybe it came off the cloth when I washed my face earlier. Hmm. Audio is better than anything you ever do, really? See, the good thing is I've got a cheap microphone, so I can have it up here and I could sound really good. But when you get an expensive microphone, you have to have it like here so that people can hear you, right? uh, I have a Toner TC30 microphone. It's the square one. See people on YouTube channels and they've got hundreds of dollars worth of microphone, and it's right on their chin, or right there, right in front of them. It's just like, what's the point in that? I think it was only 30 something quid. Best microphone I've had. I had one before that was that I paid 50 for. That was a condenser microphone as well, but it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. What the? It's a mini nuke. Kevin Peter Hall again as the chopper pilot. Oh my god. I spent like 40 minutes watching a tutorial on all the best filters and settings only for it to sound like mud. Chopper Dave. I mean, with Streamlabs, I have to have the gain up a bit, but on StreamYard, I don't have to worry about it. So it's weird how different it is, despite the fact it's the same basic, same microphone. It's weird. I don't know if I'll ever get myself one of those expensive ones that have the entire mixing table thingy and everything. It'll just be like ridiculous amount of stuff to have to do just to get the audio to sound like this, pretty much. Although sometimes I think that this is a bit loud with the gain at the level it's at. Poncho, Richard Chavez. Hawkins, Shane Black. Billy, Sonny Landon. Blaine, Jesse Ventura. Mac, Bill Duke. Anna. Elpedia. I didn't get a chance to read it. Obviously, didn't. And my sympathies out to Carl Weathers' family, who, after he sadly passed away, not so long ago. It's a crying shame. He was a legend. He really was. Really was a legend. It's a huge shame. So, I really do like that movie. I love it. Love it, I do. I love it. Love it, I do. I love it. Whew. I'm not yawning because I'm tired. I'm just yawning generally. But yeah. Predator 2 next Friday, I think. Predator 2? Yeah, it's Predator 2 next, isn't it? Release order, so the year it was released, so it will be Predator 2, then Alien 3, then Alien Resurrection, and then after Resurrection it will be Alien vs Predator. Was it Alien vs Predator first, or was it the Predator or Predators before? No, it was Alien vs Predator first, wasn't it? Quintuple feature. Oh god. Well, hey, I'm going to be doing this for the Alien series when that comes out, so I'm going to be doing a watch along for that as well. But I'll probably be changing that, and it'll be like really early in the morning for us, depending on when it's released, what time it gets released in the UK. Usually it'll probably be, if it's anything like what they did with Ahsoka and that, it'll be like 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning for us in the UK, but it'll be like 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time or something, or 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time or something like that. Something along those lines. I'm thinking I might do a gap, kind of like what I've done with Star Wars. So I've done the prequels. So before I did Solo, I wanted to do Outlander. So I might do the same thing. So on Monday I might do something else. I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure what I will be watching. But maybe we shall see. I'm thinking maybe a monster movie or something like that on Monday. Incorporate my Monster Monday series into it. I'm not sure. We shall see. I was thinking about doing it with these, but I mean these are different enough. It's a break between each of the franchises just to give it time, basically. So we'll see what happens Monday. Haven't really decided fully yet, but I might go straight to Generations. Mobster Monday. Nah, not mobster. Monsters can be sci-fi. Mobsters can't really, can they? But we'll see what happens anyway. Let's see. Monster. I'm thinking about maybe. I haven't got a Monster Monday polo. I should get one really. I mean, I know last week I did Rogue on a Saturday, didn't I? Was that Saturday? That was Saturday I did Rogue, wasn't it? Alright, Steve. Nighty night. Take care. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, please do remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you like. If you want more of this content, and please do check out the merchandise links in the description below. There is also a link to the tipping page. Should you choose to support the channel. Rebel Monday. Oh dear. Rebel Monday. But yeah, so until next time, guys, take care, stay safe, and may the Schwartz be with you always. Take care.